Good morning. Start the discussion regarding the mental health care management in India. Mental health is something, and mental health is something different. So it's part of wider health, but mental health is very important, and that remains neglected. So it is so important, but standing committee on health welfare for the health, government of India, built healthcare time parliament. Standing committee, permanent committee, three standing committee is a permanent committee attached to the Ministry of Health, Government of India, the parliamentary committee, and that present put on mental health and management in contemporary. When the parliament standing present a report, so it significance lies that matter is so important. The parliament standing committee was forced to present a report on this. Fine. So the importance of this matter. But the report defines mental health that enable people cope with stress of life. So, but it has protected and mental health well-being, mental well-being that enable people to cope with the stress of life. It has recognized that every person is aware of this. Okay. And how strong mental health or a good mental health, a person will be able to cope with the stress that he will get in life. Getting stress in life there, how having a strong mindset, strong mentality, a good mental health will state that the person under stress to handle it. Okay. State of mental health, it highlighted that the mental are rising in India and the country lacks with adequate and medical infrastructure regarding mental health. So what its findings are that the mental health related the rising in India. That means the problem of mental health are increasing in the country, and the country are lagging behind with inadequate in staff as well as budgetary allocation. That means government's budgetary funding for mental health care is inadequate in proportion to the number of persons suffering from mental illness. Okay, so this has been highlighted. That means the budgetary allocation is also much less. Okay, so when the budgetary allocation is less, that led the implementation come come to a standstill. The committee stated that it currently has 0.75 psychiatrists per 1 lakh people, which is currently, but it shows that in the number of psychiatrists per 1 lakh is less than 1, means 0.7 per 1 lakh people. For 1 lakh people, so there is only 2 points, not even one psychiatrist available. We observe that if India target having 3 psychiatrists per people, we need 27,000 more psychiatrists. The present availability is less than 1. If can be 3 psychiatrists, then 27,000 more psychiatrists are needed in the country. Global scenario 2010, the global economic losses of around $2.5 trillion annually were attributed for mental health. So that globally a big loss around $5 trillion annually, and that was due to the poor mental health of the people. Poor mental health of people led to a loss of $5 trillion stemming from decline and productivity. This is rose to $1 trillion by 20. It is only 2.5 to $5 trillion is expected to $1 by 2030. Budgetary allocation out of the total budget estimate for the present there, only 89,150 crore allocation mental health care was also National Institute of Health and Science, but the 720 crore Tokopilo Gopinath Bardoli Regional Experimental National Telemental Healthcare get only 30 crore. 34, so less than 1,000 crore out of the 89,000 mental health. So less than 1,000 crore for mental is a major right now country. Inadequate funds. The report highlights inadequate and research in the healthcare sector. It was not only increased financial psychiatric, but also establishment of positions for psychiatric ensure ample number of working psychologists. One is psychiatrist, psychologist, then infrastructure. All these are the need of time to take care of the rising maintenance and the great issue from that. To take care of that, of infrastructure, manpower, and all these, the need for moving. Because all the development from to make this thing functional. Like the arrangement, it needs proper fund. Recommendation as per the report, the date in number of seats for the MD secretary post, most important, the, specialist increasing the number of MD. one recommendation of the increase the number of MD posts. Then highlighting the adverse impact of COVID-19 pandemic, it noted the need for evidence-based evidence for developing infrastructure and other policies around mental health. But so developing infrastructure and other facilities, okay, the mental. In the Ministry Health and Welfare survey, the committee said there is the treatment gap. Reasons for the gap includes lack of mental health professionals, weak infrastructure, and the stigma attached to mental health. So when someone is suffering from mental health, normally the stigma attached to they try to hide it. Don't want to bring the person for treatment. Rather than fast in the past hand, they try to hide the case. Instead of bringing him treatment, the family members here and they try to isolate the case unless it so aggravated need special intervention. Okay. In for the gap includes lack of maintenance, weak infrastructure attached to it. The committee also recommended the committee that the ministry medicines are made available. That means are and medicines should be made available. Okay. Concerning mental health issues and that government further leverage the network of wellness clinics, telemedicine to benefit patients. So, suggestion committee. So, it is a overall or a holistic made by the committee. Okay. Parliament. Holistic recommendation by the causes of mental illness or exposure to unfavorable social environment, equality and environmental difference. Increases people's risk of experiencing mental. What led to this? So, has been for that what led to this mental person. Poverty, violence, inequality, and environmental situation also increased. The past 2 years, the pandemic-led lockdown and associated with them have had a mental effect on mental well-being. The committee has recommended that the pandemic-led lockdown has further aggravated the situation. For the committee's recommendation that so the pandemic-led lockdown has aggravated in the country. So early adverse adverse life experience such as trauma or a history of abuse, for example, child abuse, sexual abuse, okay, are also contributing factors for the deteriorating health. Early adverse life experience such as trauma or a history of child abuse, witnessing violence, also lead to mental illness. If alcohol or drugs having feeling of loneliness, isolation, factors kill mental health. Concern, mental health problems have been growing rapidly in the last decades. National Mental Health Survey 2015-16 show mental disorder at 10% among above 18 years old. Percent is due to lifetime morbidity on 50 million people. 1% is suicidal. So, human resources and facility low. That means the facility are company makers mental health very low priority. Okay. So, chances mental illness more manifested. Government of India's initiative, National Mental Health Program has been launched in to ensure the availability of accessibility of minimum mental care all in the foreseeable. Launched in 1982. So just see such a so it is a long period. Okay, 30 years before program had been launched, National Mental Health Program. So 1980s realized the importance of mental health. National Mental Health Program was launched. So to provide availability and accessibility of the minimum mental health all in the foreseeable future. Mental Health Care Act 2017 Act decriminalized suicide attempt in India. Prior to that, attempt to suicide in India was crime and the person is arrested. Okay, but now it has been decriminalized. That means the person who attempts suicide not to be punished. The head suicide attempt. Okay. Earlier, in case a person failed in his suicide attempt, so he should pay an offense which is punished. This is no more. So, and also include WHO guidelines in the categorization of mental illness. The most significant provision in that act was advanced directives which allowed individuals mental illness to decide the course of their treatment. It also restricted the use of electroconvulsive therapy and banned its use minors, finally introducing measures to tackle stigma in the Indian society. So earlier, when a person is suffering from mental illness, so he was administered the electroconvulsive therapy. Okay. It has been banned, okay, and discouraged right now. Right, a person with disability act 2017. So, right, a person disability act 2017, the act acknowledge mental illness, disability, and sick enhance the right and entitlements of the people. The Monodarpan initiative, an initiative of the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, aims to provide psychosocial support to students for their mental health and well-being, because mental health or mental illness is not confined to adults, but this is growing among the students. So, Monodarpan initiative has been launched by the government to provide an good mental health among the students, well-being of the students, okay. The mental health and well-being. Then the Kiran helpline, the helpline is a step towards suicide prevention. Okay. So there is a need for an urgent and well-resourceful of society approach to promote and care the mental health of people. In the deep stigma surrounding mental health issues, which prevents patient from seeking timely treatment, because mental illness considered as a stigma, so people usually hide it. The important requirement right now is to work up the stigma. Making mental health part of the public health program to help screen and identify the high groups, and then mental health interventions like counseling service. Special emphasis pay special attention to groups that are highly vulnerable to mental health issues, the children facing domestic. Each be taken early care of to improve the mental well-being of the people in the country, because mental illness is going around the world and there is no exception. Next topic is very interesting: artificial intelligence, terrorism. Terrorism itself is a big threat, and the artificial intelligence assisted terrorism it is the science and engineering of making machines. The utilization and possession of AI-based technology by terrorist organizations pose a significant and concerning threat to stability of the context. So, what is about AI? Is the science and machines, especially intelligent computer programs. AI or artificial intelligence encompass developing computer system capable of performing tasks that traditionally require human intelligence. Breakthrough in machine. Okay, so AI encompasses developing computer system capable of performing tasks that traditionally requires human intelligence. Breakthrough machine learning, natural language processing, computer vision, and robotics have propelled AI to unprecedented heights. The convergence of enhanced computational power and vast amount of data and sophisticated algorithms have unlocked AI's potential to revolutionize healthcare, finance, transportation, and security. AI could not replace people but create new opportunities in various fields. AI is creating new opportunities which cannot be achieved by traditional AI assisted terrorism. So, as AI technology continue to advance, terrorist organizations are increasingly utilizing this to enhance their capabilities, adopt their tactics, and propagate their ideologies using AI-based technology and instruments. The ability of terrorist organizations to employ AI algorithms to evaluate enormous amount of data, derive essential insights, the most critical feature of AI-assisted terrorism. Potential challenges. These insights can help conspire and execute terrorist attack by identifying targets. So this insight can help conspire and execute terrorist attack by identifying possible targets, vulnerabilities, and security patterns. Terrorist groups may make more accurate judgment, alter their methods in real time, and optimize their operation maximum impact by leveraging the potential of AI. However, emerging advanced and disruptive technology provide more additional capability to terrorists for inflicting damage. Applications. This convergence of AI and terrorism are reaching applications for agencies and states. Proactive and comprehensive approach counter this emerging threat. The emergence of AI-assisted terrorism and evolving challenge to national AI to terrorist organizations. So, in their own operation, effects such teach helping them. So deepfake or deep learning plus fake are synthetic media. Person in the video is replaced with fake leverage powerful techniques, machine learning, artificial intelligence to manipulate or generate visual and audio content, high potential to deceive. As with every technical advancement, deepfakes also bear a darker side that arises concern regarding their potential exploitation by criminal syndicates in established organizations. In India, terror groups like the Resistance Front, the Tehriki Islami have already leveraged fake videos and photos to provoke specific groups, especially targeting young individuals most susceptible to manipulation. Okay, AI-enabled chat platforms, AI-enabled communication platforms, mainly chat applications, have the potential to be powerful tools for terrorists and to radicalize and recruit individuals. Because they through this they can manipulate or brainwash the young minds. Using AI algorithms, these platforms send a tailored and customized message that cater to potential recruits' interest and vulnerabilities. Because the youth are more and more attracted towards. So, in the recent time, Rocket Chat has emerged as a highly reliable online communication platform adopted by the Islamic States in December 2018, later by the Al Qaeda. That like in seamless and encrypted conversation with jihadist groups and their supporters, enabling the dissemination of official and to privately operated servers. Weaponization of unmanned aerial system. Unmanned aerial system, commonly called drones, have experienced significant growth and utilization across various industries. Technological advancement, drones have become more affordable, accessible, sophisticated, offering numerous benefits, applications in agriculture, photography, and air services. Drones became more and more applicable in agriculture. Government plan and drone photography and courier service. Challenges alongside their legal applications, there remains a growing concern regarding potential misuse of drones by terrorist organizations. Although drones are initially developed for military use, then they are put to civilian use, but right now they are of these instruments being used by the terrorist is growing considerably. 21. So 2021 explosions by drone occurred in the Indian Air Force Jammu, pointed to the involvement of Pakistan-based outfit Lashkar-e-Toiba drone attacks in the Air Force Station Jammu over Indian Air Force Station. Suggestions in partial ban, total ban on AI proliferations as AI is developed primarily by the commercial rather than the government. AI applications such as writing digital assistants for commercial use cannot be banned altogether. However, ban on technology that threaten livelihood are unlikely. Effective counter defects Developing and deploying automated algorithms for detecting defects is a significant step towards mitigating the rise of defects. Several countries like India and China have recently criminalized using defects for malicious purpose. In India, we have banned completely, make it a criminal offense. India has also introduced drug legislation amendment aiming to criminalize the creation and of harmful. Then the geofencing, when it comes to countering the hostile use of drones by terrorist organizations, no single countermeasures. So the countermeasures could be geofencing structure and military bases. Geofencing is a system that creates virtual boundaries around a physical location using GPS or radio frequency. Okay, so you can see RFID frequency identification. Major prevent GPS enabled drones from entering such areas. Deployment of anti-drone system, ADS can quickly identify and jam micro drones. A laser-based skill mechanism to destroy the target. High-power micro counter drone system, technology like high-power micro counter drone system are developed, demonstrating taking down multiple drones. It uses electromagnetic radiation to destroy the internal electronics of drones within seconds. Way ahead, and the possibility of exploitation of AI-enabled capability by terrorists who is still in its infancy, it is critical to be aware. So while the possibility of exploiting AI-enabled capability by terrorists who is still in infancy, it is critical to be aware of development field to prevent a dystopian future collaborative approach. It is essential to have international agreement on AI development and use as AI continue to evolve. It is imperative to strike a balance between innovation and ensure use. Then the next topic is another milestone in space program, the Aditya L1 mission. ISRO launched L1 solar mission. The Aditya L1 will neither land on the sun, approach the sun in closure. They approximately 1.5 million kilometers away from the Earth and the sun, directed towards the sun, which is about 1% of the Earth's sun distance. As fast information that the L1 has been launched. After a 4-month journey, it will study solar activity of Earth, other planets, and space weather. Okay. As fast information of after 4 months journey, to study solar activity of the planets and weather. The fast space-based Indian mission to study the it was launched by the PSLV Excel launch vehicle. PSLV is the most trusted launch vehicle of ISRO. The spacecraft shall be placed in a low orbit around the Lagrange point 1 L1, the Sun Earth system, which is about 1.5 million kilometers from the Earth, where it will be stationed. The satellite placed in this hollow orbit around the L1 point, the Lagrange point 1, has a major advantage of continuously viewing the sun without any acceleration or eclipse, and a greater advantage in observing solar activity. their effect on space weather in real time. Spacecraft carries 7 payloads to observe the photosphere, chromosphere, and the outermost layer of the sun, corona, using electromagnetic particles and magnetic field detectors. The liquid apogee motor, so use ignition, a small but powerful engine going by the lamp will have a critical role to play in the Indian ISRO's upcoming that ISRO's the L1 mission. The successful operation of the lamp is vital to ISRO's plan to place Aditya spacecraft hello orbit at the Lagrange point L1. Such engines are used for orbital adjustment maneuvers, satellite spacecraft in orbit. It is developed by the Liquid Propulsion System Center of LPSC, the Center for Liquid and Cryogenic Propulsion at Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. Then the next topic is very unique in India. The first woman railway board chairperson, Jaya Verma Sinha, appointed as the chairperson of the CEO of the. Okay, so, Jaya Verma Sinha, the first chairperson and CEO of the Railway Minister. Indian government appointed Jaya Verma Sinha as the chairperson CEO in 118-year history of the Railway Board. Railway Board is the apex decision-making body of the Indian Railway. But also the first woman to be appointed as the principal chief operating manager of Southeastern. The Indian Railway registered an all-time high growth over 20% in trade, broke the mark of 1.5 billion ton annually in the last 2 years. Additional member traffic of the Railway Board of India. And right now, being the chair of the Railway Board and CEO of Railway, so her tenure will be a milestone in the Indian Railways history. Sagar Parikrama 4, Indian Navy steps up preparation for the Sagar Parikrama 4th version. The Indian Navy signaled the formal commencement of its preparation for Parikrama 4 at Goa. Okay. Sagar Parikrama 4 will be never attempted before venture, a significant step in India's ocean sailing enterprise. Sagar Parikrama is an organized sea voyage across all coastal states and union territories in the country. This will cover all the Indian states and union territories. Okay. So, Sagar Parikrama is an initiative organized across all coastal states of Indian territories, aim to support fishermen and address their concern and facilitate their economic development by implementing various programs to this mission. While the mission is on, the persons in the cover address the communities, the quality, and will discuss with them their issues, their problems, and find the or learn the schemes for them and the programs for the betterment of the fishermen community. Main objective is interaction with fishermen and other stakeholders so as to disseminate information of various schemes and programs being implemented by the government, demonstrating solidarity with all fisher folks and the spirit of Bharat, make them self-sufficient. Facilitate interaction with the fishermen and the stakeholders so as to discuss various government schemes being implemented by the government, demonstrating solidarity with their fisher folks and the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat, promote responsible fisheries with focus on sustainable development because fishermen are to be made aware about responsible fishing or sustainable fishery in the marine area because if they go on indiscriminate fishing, the time will come when the fish stock not be able to that sustain itself because uh, killing of the small stocks will definitely affect the catch in future. Okay, protection of the marine ecosystem. Then the Kakrapara Atomic Power Project, recent unit of indigenously developed 700 megawatt electric nuclear power reactor. Nuclear power reactor at the Kakrapara Atomic Power Project in Tapi district of Gujarat has operation at full capacity. The foundation of the Kakrapara Power Plant 3 happened in November 2010, and this is the original expected to be commissioned by 2050. The state-owned Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited responsible for construction management of the plant. The reactor at the Kakrapara Atomic Power Plant has started commercial operation June 30th, but was operating at 90% capacity now. For the inauguration of the Kakrapara Power Plant, the biggest reactor of indigenous design was the 540 megawatt pressurized heavy water reactor (PHWR), two of which deployed at Tarapur in Maharashtra. But India's biggest nuclear reactor is at Kundarkolam in Tamil Nadu, but they are not indigenously developed. They are developed by Russian collaborators. But indigenously developed Kakrapara Power 3, the third unit, they have a capacity of 700 megawatt, which is highest in India. Prior to that, the 450 megawatt reactor at Tarapur was the largest one. The KPP3, the country's first and biggest indigenously developed variant of the pressurized heavy water reactor. A pressurized heavy water reactor is a nuclear power reactor commonly using enriched nuclear uranium, natural uranium as its fuel, that uses heavy water or nitrogen oxide (DO) as its coolant and moderator. Pressurized heavy water reactor technology was started in India in the late 1990s. The construction of the first Okay. So, inverter reactor technology was started in 1960s. Construction of the first 420 megawatt reactor at Rajasthan Atomic Power Station, VANIK-IAS 1. Significant the new 700 megawatt unit addresses the excess thermal margin refers to the extent the operating temperature of the reactor is below its maximum temperature. It also marks an improvement in the economies of scale without significant design change to 540 megawatt reactor. Then the question, women empowerment in India needs budgeting. What are the requirement and status of gender budget? A gender budget is not a separate budget for women. Instead, gender budget are an attempt to assess government priorities and they are reflected through the budget and examine how they impact women and men. Okay. Okay. Gender budget is not a separate budget for the gender budget are an attempt to assess government priority. Are they reflected through the budget and examine how. So, gender budget look at what the impact of the spending is men and women and whether or not budget responds to the needs of men, women and men adequate. Following below are the key requirements of a gender budget. An analysis of the situation for women and men and girls and boys in a given sector, an assessment of the extent to which the sector's policy addresses the gender issues and gaps described in the first step. Steps should include an assessment of the relevant legislation, policies, programs, and schemes. It includes an analysis of the written policy as well as reflected in government activities. So, an assessment section which sector policy address the gender issue and gap described in the first step. This step should include an assessment of the relevant legislation policy schemes. includes an analysis of both the written policy as well as the policy reflected in the government activities. Examine assessment of the adequacy budget allocation and the gender sensitive program identified in step mentioned above. Monitoring whether the money was spent as planned, that was delivered, and involves checking financial deliverables disagreed by text. Assessment of the impact of the policies, programs, schemes, and extent to which the situation described in step mentioned above has been changed in the direction of gender equality ever since the gender budgeting has been adopted in 2005. Because the concept of gender budgeting was adopted in 2005. Okay, so greater gender equality with enrollment in school, more girls are enrolled. Okay, so providing women with safe toilets in school, especially in the village, giving free cycles for easy communication. Okay, providing them with drinking water facility are some steps in this direction. This has helped improve women's economic equality. However, not every objective could be by gender budgeting. India has low level of female labor force participation, women coming forward only during gender disparity in terms of economic freedom, financial rights, freedom to work and legal status. Social customs also bind women to achieve greater heights. Access to public goods is not readily available to women. For example, safe streets, clean drinking water in rural areas, sanitation, etc. Lack of a standardized nomenclature culture for the various schemes related to women is also a concern. Conclusion: a gender sensitive budget helps in translating gender specific commitment, budgetary commitment. Okay. So whether the allocation made in the budget are being reflected in implementation or not, that is the So this has helped improve women's quality, however, not yet objective achieved. Okay. So India has low level of female child labor participation, women coming forward only during economic crisis, gender disparity in terms of economic freedom, financial rights, freedom to work and legal status, social customs also bind women to achieve greater heights, access to public goods is not readily available to women, for examples such as clean drinking water in rural area, sanitation, lack of a standard nomenclature in the various schemes related to women is also a concern. Conclusion: a gender sensitive budget helps in translating gender specific commitments into budgetary commitments. Since women comprise approximately 48% of the population of India, it becomes important for their voices to be heard. Gender based inequality will reduce provided the step is effectively implemented. Then come to the MCQs. Regarding the recently launched US India Renewable Energy Technology Action Platform, consider the following statement. So it aims to advance renewable technology with a view towards deployment and scaling. That is correct. Okay. Solely focus on green hydrogen. Okay. So no, this initiative is launched under the Strategic Clean Energy Partnership. Right. So two are correct. One is incorrect. With reference to Bharat AP new car assessment program, it allocates star rating ranging from 0 to 4. It will also applicable to cars that are produced in the country and not the imported one. Okay, so here none is correct. Okay, neither one nor two is correct. Statement regarding the Kakrapara Atomic Power Project. The Kakrapara Atomic Power Project is located in Tapit, Gujarat, right? Kakrapara 3 is the country's first and biggest indigenously developed variant of the inhibitor reactor, 700 megawatt. So both are correct here. 700 megawatt. Okay. The Kampala Declaration upon a news is associated with landmark climate change agreement to address the nexus of human mobility and clean climate change in the continent. Okay, right. World Coconut Day. The theme of World Coconut Day 2023 is sustaining coconut sector for the present and future generation. Okay. So, right, Indonesia is one of the largest producers of coconut, right? It is celebrated every year on 2nd September. Okay, it is also right. Okay, so all the three are correct. Consider the following statement regarding the Poshan Maha. The theme contained centered on Suposhit Bharat, Sakya Bharat, Sasakt Bharat. That is right. The central government is celebrating 6th Rashtriya Poshan Maha in September. Also right. Consider the following statement regarding Jais language. Jais, the world's most advanced Parsi large language model. That is right. That is incorrect. Jais is a bilingual Parsi English model. It is also incorrect. Okay. With the new appointee of the India's charge affairs at the High Commission of Islamabad, Pakistan, it is A.K. Lahoti. A.K. Lahoti is the new charge affairs. The following statement regarding the calapo or the owl parrot is found in New Zealand is critically endangered in the IUCN status. Both 1 and 2 are correct. Recently, the Akborok language is in news. Which of the following most language is in the Tibeto-Burman community, Myanmar and Tibet. So that community speak this language. Thank you for watching. So keep watching regularly to update yourself.